Hello, everyone. Great to meet you all today. I'm Daniel. I'm a founder and CEO of NFTBank. Today, I will talk about the valuation model that we are building and all different approaches to the valuation models. So, before jumping into the valuation model stuff, I'd like to introduce myself and my team. So, again, I'm a founder and CEO of NFTBank, as well as a venture partner at Hashit. So I fell into crypto rabbit hole about 5 years ago as a data scientist. So my job was to analyzing Ethereum blockchain traces to understand how the ecosystem and economy were evolving at the time. And then, I analyze every single wallet on chain, so that like what NFTs they are buying and how much they are spent, all kinds of different things that we can learn from the wallet history. So this is how NFT got started, the humble beginning. So I was an avid user of MCH. Has anyone played MCH? My Crypto Heroes? No? All right. All right. MCH is a Japanese NFT gaming project. So this is a first of its kind. I played a lot. I spent my life in MCH's Discord channel, and most of our talks involved in discover the price of the NFTs. Back then there was no concept of flow price, so we tried to justify the prices of our MCH items. So on the chart on the right, this shows the sell to list ratio. What I mean by sell to list ratio is how many of NFTs were being successfully sold when they are listed in the market. It's less than 5% back then. NFT itself is an innately very illiquid asset. That's why not many people were trading back then. And since there was no concept, no indicator whatsoever to find out the price, that's why it was really harder to sell and buy. So that's why I ended up building a simple toy project. This is an OpenSea back in 2018 or 2019. Ugly, clumsy, right? And once you click the Chrome extension on the top, it shows you all the listings in the market, and it shows you the optimal price range predicted by the model. And if you click the detail, it shows you the price trend and optimal price, and then indicators here. So this is a very simple toy project. It shows you listings and the optimal price range predicted by the model I built, and it shows you the other important stats. So once you plug in your token ID and click the search button, it shows you the price range. So once I rolled out this feature, MCH users really liked it because this was their first time understanding the price of their NFTs. That's why they kept coming and plugging their token IDs quite often every week. That helped me understand that people really, they were thinking of their NFTs as their, financial assets. That's why I ended up building portfolio tracking feature. Oh, it became NFTBank. So, NFTBank is one of the NFT aggregating service. It's like a Zapper or Zerion, if you like to compare. So. But we are not only just providing the tracking features, but we also soon provide financial services and products. So on the right side, we'll soon release the Android and iOS soon. So you can borrow and lend directly from NFTBank. Under the hood, we are using NFTFi and Pine Protocol and other partners' protocols. And you can lend out money and you can take out loans. And we are now becoming an aggregator for NFT financial products and services as well. So this is a chronicle of NFTBank. So we started back in 2019 or 2020, and we expanded, a lot of different features. And we also got accepted by Y Combinator, but we ditched them. And then we are also backed by one of the supportive investment partners, 1KX, Digital Currency Group, Sequoia Capital, Dapper Labs, FTX Alameda, and Hashit. So, yeah, and currently we are working on NFTBank API 2.0 suite. We are providing valuation model, credit rating, score, risk models, and other quick liquidation modules for NFT financial products and services. Yeah, now we are supporting more than 5,000 different NFT, like valuation model for different collections, and the accuracy of our model is 55%. If you go to this link, you can see the online, tested results and backtesting results as well. And we are serving these estimates hourly, but it's gonna be real time soon. Yeah, this is a dashboard. You can see you can see the list of NFT projects that we are supporting, and you can also see the performance as well. Also, you can see the online performance. And this is a SaaS dashboard that we are providing for our NFT financial services. This is an internal tool, but we will soon make it public so that anyone can go to this dashboard and have great opportunities to find good, loans. And we also have a most extensive NFT data and ML pipelines. So we aggregate data from on-chain, off-chain, whatsoever. So we support multi-chains, Polygon, Ethereum, Clayton will soon support Solana and Flow as well. And we also aggregate data from NFT marketplaces, LooksRare, OpenSea, Rarible, and so on. And then we have data lake and warehouse. It also contains a lot of different modules that cleans out data. We also have a transaction semantic extractor, fuzzy matcher on OTC transactions, and wallet and NFT feature extractor. And using that, we provide valuation model and other auxiliary, other models. And this is ML model stuff. And NFTBank API now supports various NFT financial products and services. So on the bottom, we provide NFTBank Data Hub. This is a data aggregation layer that contains all of on-chain and off-chain transactions and other market data. But this is not available. This is not publicly available, but then we will soon make it available so that any NFT projects or NFT financial products can take advantage of it. And then with that data hub, we provide the valuation API, liquidation API, and other risk management SaaS tools. And using that, other services like NFTFi or Goblin Socks, MetaStreet, they can build on top of these APIs and data pipeline. So yeah, before jumping into the valuation stuff, let's setting the scene. So there are different types of NFTs. On the left, we have artwork, and then PFP, collectibles, gaming, land, and also fractionalized NFTs. So going from NFT, like artwork, to fractionalized NFT, it's gonna be more quantifiable and there's a higher trading volume, more data, more fungible, and more liquid. So we only value the NFTs on the box. We don't think that artwork is, it's not really quantifiable, and we cannot provide any reliable estimates. That's why we spend most of our time on the types of NFTs on the box. Yeah, and then NFT is not just a pretty JPEG file anymore. P2E NFTs like X Infinity or other P2E NFTs with guilds, they generate cash flow, metaverse lands with rental system or real estate development skill, it also can generate cash flow. And blue chip PFPs is now becoming a Bitcoin of NFTs, right? It stores the value. So NFTs are now becoming a financial primitives. And the NFT is often more stable than coins. So the chart on the top, this is a NFT index built by our valuation model. So on the left, this is a market index. This is a ape index, and then on the right, this is a NFT like overall market index. And on the bottom, this is a Bitcoin, and on the right, guess what? This is Luna. Yeah, compared to the coins, it's more stable. So now the NFTs can become underlying assets for more broader financial products and services. So I got this from NFTFi. Yeah, it's a dawn of NFT financial products and services. So NFT lending, rental, pricing, fractionalization, liquid pool, and aggregators. And these all products need our valuation model, of course. So yeah, let's dive into valuation model. So why is so hard? NFT, illiquid. Lack of sales data. Difficulty in price discovery. Again, low sales. The vicious cycle goes on and on. So there are different approaches to the valuing NFTs. One is time-weighted average price, so-called TWAP, from Chainlink and Sushi Swap. And then machine learning-based pricing, this is what we are doing. And then there is also P2P pricing. Abacus, Taker, Upshot used to do this method. And some of them decided not to go on with this approach anymore. And then pricing using financial instruments. This is also a hot topic. Abacus Spot, I guess, is working on this problem. So as I said, we are tackling the valuation problem in machine learning way. So we decompose this problem into 3 pieces. One is solving the data sparsity problem, and second, combining the leading indicators, and third, the dealing with the wash trades and other manipulations. This is an overview. We use a ton of different machine learning models to come up with the financial estimates. One is the traditional machine learning models to solve the data sparsity problem. So, and then the second, demand models, combining the leading indicators and outlier detection modules. So let's dive into every single one. So for traditional machine learning model, we use historical data, metadata, macro level data, and wallet specific data. And then we use hierarchical Bayesian model. Let me dive into the Bayesian stuff later in my slide. And then for demand model, we use fine-grained wallet profiles. We use factorization machines. And then for outliers, we use various different ways to detect the outliers and malbehaviors. So data sparsity. This is a phenomenon of not observing enough data in a data set. As I said, there are not many data in terms of NFT trades because it's innately illiquid. People are not frequently trading NFTs compared to other coins. That's why tackling the data sparsity problem is the key. So, all right, this to illustrate data sparsity problem, let's assume that we are recruiters. We are trying to recruit one of two baseball players. One has a track record, he has a success rate of 40%, and the other player has about 30%. However, the attempts and the number of evidence is quite different. So the first player hits 4 times out of 10 tries, 10 attempts, and the other one got 3 hits out of 1,000. Which one would you like to choose? So in terms of the averaging batting average, the first one can be, you can consider that player is winner, right? But then if you think about the evidence that we have, the second player, we can have more confidence. So this is very important because for a certain collection of NFTs, we do not have much data. That's why giving out just single point estimate is not really reliable. So this is the like the charts I got from the toy project I built. So it accommodated the uncertainty that the model has. So on the right side, this is a distribution. So we are not just giving out just one point estimate, but it gives you the distribution. So if we have a lot of evidence, then this distribution will be sharper and sharper, and it has a peak. But then if you don't have much data or much trades to compare with other NFTs, this distribution gets wider and wider to accommodate the uncertainty. Second, extracting the hidden demand. Economics 101. The law of supply and demand governs the price, right? This is a theory. This often doesn't work in practice. But we try to formulate our problem in a simpler way so that we can tackle the problem in a more confined way. So the supply of NFT is quite inelastic or even fixed. So let's say that BAYC, we only have 10,000 NFTs in the collection. So even if the prices of BAYC going up and up, they cannot supply more NFTs, right? So let's assume that the supply is quite fixed or inelastic. So the method of finding the right price is to find the demand of the user. So how would you? The game plan is finding the relative demand of NFTs. So this will be important leading indicator of the NFTs prices going up or down. So in real life, the Netflix or other the Google or other players try to predict the demand of their movies or their advertisements. So for example, for Netflix, they try to understand how likely you click the movie or how likely you watch the movie. For Google or other advertisement services, they try to predict how likely you click a certain advertisement. The same is true for finding the demand for NFT. So given wallet 1 and certain NFT and certain price, how likely this wallet will going to buy this certain NFT. So on the chart on the left, you can see the matrix. The blue, the matrix, is a user embedding. So this is the features you extracted from your user profiles. So how often you buy, and what NFTs you are buying, and how much you spend, and how much balance you have in your wallet. And then the green side, this is a NFT item embedding. So what traits this NFT has, or how many offers and bids historically have, all kinds of features. And with that features, we try to predict how likely this wallet will buy this NFT. To extend it more, wallet profiles, as I said, a lot of different features that we extracted. And then NFT profiles, with that, we try to predict how likely. And then we sum them all up so that, relatively, the CryptoPunk 1137 is relatively more demand than other CryptoPunk. So this is an important leading indicator. And then we are not only just counting the counting the high probability stuff, but we also, we also look at the movement of the smart money and how likely they sell out their NFTs. Okay, third, dealing with the wash trades and manipulations. There are a lot of wash trading going on, and there are a lot of manipulations as well. So you have to clean them up all before building the model. Otherwise, the outliers will harm your model. So we look at the graphs so that for every single wallet, we try to understand what's the behavior of we try to understand the transactions involved. We look at the volume and counts and everything, and using that, we get rid of those malbehaviors. All right, scalability challenge. So we started with 10 valuation models, and now we scaled it to about 5,000 models. And every day we build about 200 to 300 different models every day. This is super difficult. You have to spend, computation-wise, storage-wise, and latency-wise. It's too hard. But then, we solve the problem. This is an ML ops stuff. We spent about half an hour, last 6 months to scale out, our valuation model to cover more than 70% of NFT projects. But we are anticipating that maybe next quarter we can cover more than 90% of NFTs in terms of volumes. Use cases, P2E guild financial statements. So a lot of P2E guilds have approached to us to provide financial statements. So we can provide very fine-grained financial statements for them. So on the left, you can see the balance sheet. You can see the cash flow as well, and then what's the enterprise value of their whole holdings. NFT Indexes. This is not an index comprised of EIC20. These indices are made by our valuation model. NFT lending, NFTFi is using NFTBank. And then also, this is WeMeta, right? Yeah, WeMeta is also giving a cut from NFTBank's API. Yeah, this is it. We are now preparing for NFTBank 2.0 API, which contains a lot of different models for NFT financial products and services, like credit scoring model and risk management models. Yeah, we are building all kinds of different models to help financial products and services to empower their service. Thank you.